Walk into a kindergarten classroom in Tokyo, and you will witness something that seems almost impossible. 4-year-olds sitting quietly through a 40-minute origami lesson. No fidgeting, no meltdowns, no constant need for redirection. Cross the Pacific to a preschool in Los Angeles or Chicago, and you will find a very different reality. Educators are reporting a crisis. Many children the exact same age are struggling to maintain focus for even 10 minutes. What creates this stark cognitive divide? Is it genetics? Is it the school system? According to leading pediatric neurologists, the answer is no. We have fundamentally misunderstood how optimal brain development actually works. The secret to that 40-minute focus lies entirely in what happens inside the home during the first 5 years of life. Welcome to Baby Behavior Decoded. If you are ready to step away from the chaos of modern parenting and learn what actually builds a brilliant, focused child, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now. Today, we are looking at a groundbreaking 2024 longitudinal study from Tokyo Medical University. Researchers tracked 1,200 children from birth through age 7. The findings were unambiguous. Children raised with a specific set of Japanese early childhood principles demonstrated up to a 40% enhanced performance in sustained attention, working memory, and complex problem solving. But here is the twist. These Japanese families weren't using expensive cognitive development programs. There were no Baby Einstein videos, no educational apps. Instead, their methodology centered on 5 deceptively simple lifestyle habits that cost absolutely nothing. But they require something much harder: absolute discipline. Let's decode the Japanese framework for a superior mind. Number 1. Sleep as the architectural foundation. In the West, we treat a child's sleep schedule as a flexible guideline. We push bedtime back for a birthday party, a late dinner, or a family vacation. We think missing an hour is harmless. In Japanese households, bedtime is a non-negotiable law. Children ages 1 through 5 log a rigid 11 to 12 hours of sleep every single night. No exceptions. This is not rigidity for the sake of being strict. It is a neurological necessity. Research from Osaka University reveals that sleep is the brain's primary construction phase. During deep sleep, the hippocampus transfers everything your child learned that day into permanent, long-term storage. When you shorten their sleep by even 1 single hour, that entire consolidation process is corrupted. The data doesn't save. A well-rested brain learns exponentially faster and regulates emotion with ease. Sleep is not a luxury you fit around your social life. It is the foundation upon which every other cognitive skill is built. Number 2. Mandatory. Weatherproof nature exposure. This principle sounds extreme to modern parents. In Japan, children spend a minimum of 1 hour outdoors every single day, completely regardless of the weather. If it is raining, they put on rain gear. If it is freezing, they bundle up. There is no excuse to stay inside. And this is not about playing on safe, rubberized plastic playgrounds. It is unfiltered access to dirt, forests, ponds, and mud. Why does this matter? Kyoto University spent years mapping this exact phenomenon. Unfiltered nature exposure produces a massive, measurable drop in cortisol, the toxic stress hormone that actively impairs the prefrontal cortex. The prefrontal cortex is the exact part of the brain that governs attention span, impulse control, and decision-making. When a child's brain develops in the low-stress environment of nature, it matures completely. They learn to focus longer and regulate their behavior naturally. Mud is not just dirt. It is essential neurological medicine. Number 3. The aggressive screen restriction. This is the hardest pill to swallow, but it is the most critical. In traditional Japanese households, children under 3 have 0 screen exposure. None. Between ages 3 and 6, it is capped at 30 minutes of highly monitored content. Compare that to the West, where toddlers consume 4 to 6 hours of media daily. We use screens because they solve an immediate problem. They keep children quiet so we can breathe. But MRI scans from Tokyo have documented a terrifying reality. Extensive early screen exposure physically shrinks the brain. Scans reveal measurably reduced white matter density in the regions responsible for language and higher-order thinking. Every hour a child spends staring passively at a glowing rectangle is an hour they did not spend building genuine neural architecture. The convenience of a tablet today guarantees a measurable cognitive disadvantage tomorrow. Stop for a moment. If these first 3 habits are making you rethink your daily routine, hit the like button right now so this vital research can reach more parents who need to hear it. Number 4. Intensive sensory motor engagement. We buy our kids plastic toys that light up and sing at the push of a button, but Japanese children spend their days manipulating the real physical world. Water, soil, wood, and food. They stand in the kitchen and knead real bread dough. They pour water. This is not random play. Nagoya University neuroscientists call this integrated learning. When a 3-year-old shapes a piece of clay, their brain is simultaneously integrating tactile input, motor coordination, and spatial reasoning. This multi-system activation creates neural networks that are infinitely stronger than anything built through passive observation. A child covered in flour in your kitchen is receiving exponentially richer neurological input than a child tapping a glass screen. Number 5. Undivided conversational proximity. We are living in an era of distracted parenting. We sit in the exact same room as our children, but our eyes are glued to our smartphones. We offer physical proximity, but zero mental presence. Japanese parents dedicate substantial, uninterrupted daily time to face-to-face interaction. Not parallel play, genuine connection. The volume of interactive, face-to-face language a child hears before age 5 is the single strongest predictor of their future vocabulary and academic success. But here is the critical qualifier. It must be interactive. Background television or a parent talking while looking at a phone produces zero cognitive benefit. The child must see your eyes, hear your language, and process your facial expressions. Get down on their physical level. Describe what you are doing. Wait for their response. The child's brain grows through the relationship, not just mere supervision. Undivided attention is the most powerful developmental intervention you will ever possess. Raising a child with a brilliant, focused mind doesn't require a master's degree in education. It doesn't require expensive gadgets. It requires the discipline to protect their sleep, the courage to let them get muddy in the rain, the strength to turn off the screens, and the beautiful, undivided presence of your love. Which of these 5 Japanese parenting habits challenges you the most? Drop a comment below. I read every single one. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Baby Behavior Decoded and share this video with a parent who needs to hear this truth. Keep trusting your instincts. We will see you in the next video.